we are going to see how to use these surface areas and volumes of the each solid. Before seeing it, we have put all the solids in the tabular form. Let's have a look, then we will go to the other topic, how to use them and how do you implement them in the questions, which surface area has to be used, where we have to use volume and all. First, so see all the solids what we have discussed yesterday, that I have put in tabular form. Cube, this is the shape of the cube and its lateral surface area is 4a square and its total surface area is 6a square and its volume is a cube and its diagonal is root 3 times of a. So what is a here? Edge of the cube, edge of the cube. Next comes cuboid. So this is the shape of the cuboid which has 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. Coming to lateral surface area, 2h into L plus B, and coming to total surface area, 2 times of LB plus BH plus HL, and its volume is LBH, and the diagonal is under root L square plus B square plus H square. What is L here? Length. What is B here? Breadth. What is H here? Height. So length, breadth and height of the cuboid are nothing but LBH, and lateral surface area, total surface area, volume and diagonal. Then comes cylinder, which has 2 plane surfaces and 1 curved surface, in which this is R and this is height. Lateral surface area is 2 pi r h, total surface area is 2 pi r into h plus r, and volume is pi r square into h. What is r here? R is nothing but radius of the base, and what is h? Height of the solid, height of the cylinder here. Next comes cone. So cone contains two surfaces. One is plane surface and the other is curved surface. So lateral surface area or curved surface area of cone is pi r l. So what is r here? Radius of the base. What is l here? Slant height. What is l here? Slant height. Total surface area, pi r times of L plus R. We know that R means radius of the base, L means slant height of the cone. Volume is 1/3 of the pi r square h. So what is the R here? Radius of the cone. What is the h here? Height of the cone. Next comes sphere. As the sphere is a single surface, its total surface area, lateral surface area, both surface area means total surface area here. So 4 pi r square, and its volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the sphere. Next comes hemisphere. So what is the CSA of the hemisphere? 2 pi r square, curved surface area. What is the r here? Radius of the sphere. Next, hemisphere. What is 3 pi r square? Total surface area. One curved surface and one plane surface, 2 surfaces. So we have added 2 surfaces so as to get 3 pi r square. Next comes volume, 2 by 3 pi r cube. And the last solid is hollow cylinder. So hollow cylinder, inner radius is smaller, outer radius is capital R. Its height or length is nothing but h. Now, so inner curved surface area is 2 pi r h, outer curved surface area is 2 pi capital R h, total surface area is 2 pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r plus h. And coming to volume, pi times of capital R square minus small r square into h. So these are the surface areas and volumes of the solids. And we know one more thing, that one more 2-dimensional figure is there, ring. Area of the ring is pi times of capital R square minus small r square. So we have seen all these things and we have put it in tabular form so that we can identify them easily. Now how to use this in the questions, right? That we will see next. Next comes where we have to use total surface area, where we have to use lateral surface area, where we have to use volume. So here are some of the points. First, whenever they say find surface area, in any kind of question, if you see find surface area means find total surface area. Find surface area means find total surface area. In any kind of question, in any kind of single solids, I am not talking about combined solids, I am not talking about any other solid, single solids like only cube is there, only cuboid is there, only cylinder is there, only hemisphere is there, only sphere is there. For all these things, surface area means total surface area. So here some limitations are there, some exceptions are there. So what are the exceptions here? The first one is, if they give you a joker's cap or conical heap or conical tent, if they say joker's cap, conical heap, conical tent, you can take it as a note. If they give you a joker's cap, conical heap or conical tent in the question, surface area means curved surface area. Find surface area means find curved surface area, because in all the questions surface area means total surface area, but when it comes to joker's cap, conical heap, conical tent, surface area means curved surface area. So if you see joker's cap, it is open at the bottom, then only we can wear it. When it is open at the bottom, there is no surface at the bottom, then only one surface is there, which is nothing but curved surface area. Or otherwise conical tent, tent cannot be closed at the bottom. So even tent is open at the bottom, then only we can live inside the tent. It cannot be closed at the bottom. At the same time, conical heap, it is already poured on some place, so we can cover only curved portion. We cannot cover the bottom portion of the conical heap, whether it is rice or whether it is wheat. If they pour on some ground and they are making it as a conical shape, we cannot cover it at the bottom, we can cover only side portions. So when it comes to joker's cap, conical heap, conical tent, surface area means curved surface area. For example, a question is given, find the canvas cloth required to cover the conical heap. Find the canvas cloth required to cover the conical heap. This is the conical heap. For example, I have filled with some wheat or some rice. I need to cover it. I need to cover means I need to cover only curved portion. I need to cover only curved portion. I cannot cover the entire thing. I cannot cover each and every seed. I can cover only the side portion from any other rain or sun rays or something. So I am going to cover only the curved portion. So find the canvas of cloth required to cover the conical heap means we need to find the curved surface area of cone. Very important, students. Whenever they say surface area, use total surface area formula to find the answer. But only in three cases: joker's cap, conical heap and conical tent. If they say surface area, that is nothing but curved surface area, because joker's cap cannot be covered at the bottom, conical heap also cannot be covered at the bottom, conical tent also cannot be closed at the bottom. In these three cases, surface area means curved surface area. Hope you got idea where to use total surface area and where to use curved surface area. Surface area means only total surface area. But only in these three cases, joker's cap, conical heap, conical tent, surface area means curved surface area. And while solving, don't forget to write units at the end, because units carries marks. Right, next. So when to use this volume? Capacity find the capacity of the tank, find the capacity of the body that it can hold, how many liters of milk the cylinder can hold, how many liters of water can a man can take. Whenever they say liters, capacity, or if they find the cubic units, if they mention cubic units means 3 dimensions, length, breadth, height, or any dimension is given, it has to be multiplied for 3 times. That is nothing but volume. Whenever they ask you to find capacity, find the liters, or how much it can hold, all these things you have to use only volume formula. Cubic units. If they say all these, if you observe these things, capacity, liters, cubic units and volume, simply you need to use the volume formula to find the volume of it. Is that clear? So we have seen when to use total surface area, we have seen when to use curved surface area, we have seen when to use the volume. If at all they ask you to find curved surface area, directly they will mention that find the curved surface area. If they simply say surface area, that is nothing but total surface area, not curved surface area. Only in these 3 cases we need to use, even if they say surface area, we need to find curved surface area. Hope it is clear. Let's see, next comes combined solids. So in this combined solids, you are going to see these kind of words, surmounted or placed on one another. So a cone is surmounted on hemisphere, a cone is surmounted on cylinder, or a cylinder is joined with 2 hemisphere, or the 2 hemispheres stuck to the either ends of the cylinder. 2 hemispheres stuck to the either ends of the cylinder. All these comes in this combined solids. So what do you mean by combined solids? Joining 2 or more solids to give you a solid, that is called as combined solids. So let's see that I have a hemisphere. With the same radius, I have a cone which is surmounted on it. That means the radius of the base of the cone as well as the radius of the base of the hemisphere are same. Then only I can draw the picture like this. So if this kind of figure is given, what we need to find? For combined solids, if this kind of figure is given, there is no curved surface area, only surface area. We all know that surface area means total surface area. So this is a cone is surmounted on hemisphere. Cone is surmounted means placed on the top. So what is the total surface area here? Surface area or total surface area, both are same. Surface area, total surface area, both are same. If you observe, what do you mean by total surface area? Wherever surface is there, that should be added. Wherever surface is there, that should be added. So how many surfaces I can see here? I can see the CSE of cone and I can see the CSE of hemisphere, because both the base of the cone, hemisphere of the cone are attached like this. So I cannot see these parts. If you consider this as cone and this as hemisphere, if I join them like this, I can see only the curved parts, not the bottom areas. That means whenever they say total surface area in combined solids, add the curved surface area of each figure. So curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. So what is the curved surface area of cone? Pi RL. What is the curved surface area of hemisphere? 2 pi r square. So if you take common, pi r into L plus 2r square units. Right. Next, how to find the volume? So both will have volume, right? So to find the volume of combined solids, add the volume of each figure. Volume of hemisphere plus volume of cone. Volume of hemisphere plus volume of cone. Second, a cone is surmounted on a hollow cylinder. Cone is surmounted on hollow cylinder, whereas both the radius are same. See, this will be R, this is H, and this is L. This capital H is the height of the cylinder. Drawing the picture, identifying the dimensions, making sure that each and every dimension is in same units. If all are in centimeters, everything should be in centimeters. If one is in meter and the other is in centimeter, either convert all into centimeters or all the units into meters. Then only you find out whether it is surface area or volume. Dimension should be same. Now, as it is hollow cylinder, both base and top are open. We can call it a cylindrical dome, which we see mostly in aeronautical domes and all, in aeroplanes technicality centers and all. Now here, how to find the total surface area, because we cannot find the curved surface area here, only total surface area. So total surface area or surface area, simply called as surface area. As it is a hollow cylinder, there is no base for the cylinder. So CSA of cylinder plus CSA of cone. CSA of cylinder plus CSA of cone. What is CSA of cylinder? 2 pi smaller capital H. What is the CSA of cone? Pi r L. CSA of cone is pi r L. So how to find the volume? So volume of each figure, volume of cylinder plus volume of cone. Volume of cylinder plus volume of cone. So what is volume of cylinder? Pi r square H. Here H is the capital H we have taken. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square H. This is how we find the total surface area, surface area and volume. Surface area, total surface area both are same. Similarly, let's see some of the other combined solids. So here I am going to draw a medicine capsule or gulab jamun. So what is medicine capsule here? A cylinder with two hemispheres on either sides of the cylinder. Here the radius of the hemispheres, the radius of cylinder both are same. So this is the height of the cylinder. In some of the questions they will say that height of the medicine capsule or height of the gulab jamun. If they say height of the medicine capsule or height of the gulab jamun, it is not the height of the cylinder. Please make sure that if they say height of the medicine capsule, it is from here to here. The entire thing they have given, the entire height they have given. So in that case, if at all you want to find the height of the cylinder from the entire length, you need to subtract the radius of each hemisphere. This is entire height of the medicine capsule or gulab jamun or a solid or a combined solid. If at all you want to find the height of the cylinder or length of the cylinder, from the total height subtract 2 radii of hemisphere, then it gives you height of the cylinder. Clear? Now surface area of medicine capsule, or you can call it as gulab jamun, or it can be a combined solid. The surface area of resultant solid you can call it as is CSA of hemisphere plus CSA of hemisphere. As both the hemispheres are same, I can write as 2 into CSA of hemisphere. Because I cannot see the base of the hemispheres, I cannot consider their bases. Now CSA of cylinder, because the base of the cylinders are joined with the hemisphere bases, I cannot see the base of the cylinders. So I will write only CSA. CSA of cylinder. 2 into, what is the CSA of hemisphere? 2 pi r square. What is the CSA of cylinder? 2 pi r h. I think we can take 2 pi r common in both the cases. 2 pi r into 4 r plus h square units. Okay. Next, volume. Volume of the combined solid is, volume of the each figure should be added. Volume of hemisphere plus volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. So 2 times of volume of hemisphere plus volume of cylinder. What is the volume of the hemisphere? 2 by 3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube into 2. So 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Taking pi r square common, 4 by 3 r plus h cubic units. Please keep one thing in mind while solving all the mensuration or surface areas and volumes questions. First thing is writing the given thing. What is given? Radius, height, all these are given. Next thing is draw the picture. If you can, draw the picture, because that will support your answer. Next thing is writing the suitable formulas. Next thing is substituting the given values. After substitution, writing the units is mandatory. And now, what has to be used in place of pi? If they give you, mention that use pi as 22 by 7, use pi as 22 by 7. If they mention pi as 3.14, take pi as 3.14. They did not mention anything and what to be considered. What to be considered. In that case, I will suggest you one thing. Here, 2 into pi into r into 4r plus h is there, right? For example, r is, radius is some 14. Radius is 14. Then go for pi is equal to 22 by 7. So why we have to go for 22 by 7? Because 14 is divisible by 7. Then we don't have any fractions. We will get everything in one line. We can do it very easily. For example, pi r square we are going to find out. Pi volume of the cylinder we are going to find out. Pi r square h. In this case, r is some 10. What is r square? 10 square? 100. In that case, don't go for 22 by 7. Go for 3.14. Because 3.14 into 100, zeros gets cancelled and decimals will also be removed. Because 3.14 into 100 is 314. Very easy number to calculate it. Or in mensuration, all the questions is at about calculation part. How simply you are going to calculate it. Don't go for so many decimals and all. Hope you understand this. Rocket. A cone with cylinder with a hemisphere. A cylinder is attached with cone and hemisphere on either ends. See here, in all these questions, the radius of their bases are same. That's why we are able to draw the figures like this. So radius of the cone or radius of the cylinder or radius of the hemisphere are same, which is nothing but r. And the height of the cone is h. Height of the cylinder is capital H. Now find the surface area of resulting solid. Is, I cannot see the base of the cone and I cannot see the top of the cylinder here. I cannot see the base of the cylinder and I cannot see the base of the hemisphere, because cylinder and hemisphere are attached like this, so I cannot see the bases. Therefore, total surface area of solid or surface area of solid is CSA of cone plus CSE of cylinder plus CSE of hemisphere. CSE of cone plus CSE of cylinder plus CSE of hemisphere. Next, volume. So volume means volume of each solid should be added. Volume of hemisphere plus volume of cylinder plus volume of cone, isn't it? See, if at all you want to find the combined solid surface area, add CSE of each figure. If at all you want to find the volume of combined solid, add the volumes of each figure. So hope you understand all these things, and the remaining combined solids and the questions of these questions we are going to see in the next session.